Well, this morning we are following several developing stories, but our top story revolves around a possible DDOT sick out.
These are live pictures of the DDOT bus depot where you can see several buses are lined up with their lights on, but they're not pulling out of the yard.
And 7 Action News reporter Nima Shafee joins us live from the Rosa Parks Transit Center in downtown Detroit.
Nima, what can you tell us?
Behind me, it is dead here at the Rosa Parks Transit Center. Take a live look. You can see there's one person making its way across the street, but this has been fairly quiet here. The signboards are still working there in the background, as you can imagine, but we've not seen any traffic through here. In fact, the one bus that is off to the side here, Marlon, we can actually show them that bus at home, is actually the tunnel bus for folks going across to Windsor. This is what we know. Take a live look at this. This is 94 and Connor. This is our crew that is at the shoe. That is what they call that depot, the shoe there. And just, I'm told, in the last several minutes, there was a member of DDOT that went through there, some crew member of some sort that went through there and turned the lights off of all those buses that were on at one point. This is something that will affect, and this is what you're looking at, the video of that attendant going through and turning off the lights, likely the engines too, of those buses that were expected to hit the roads later and serve more than 102,000 Detroit bus riders here. This is what they're unhappy about. Detroit DDOT drivers are upset about the fact that just in the last week alone, 2 drivers were stabbed and 1 woman had urine poured on her. And I think this morning they're making it clear enough is enough. In fact, they're planning a protest outside City Hall beginning at 10 a.m. And I'll tell you what, we're not seeing much activity here. We're still out here outside the Rosa Parks Transit Center, and there's not much activity, but there is a protest. The DDOT drivers are planning around 10 a.m. outside City Hall, and that could likely affect this city and put a large metropolitan city not necessarily on lockdown, but cause a lot of people to be late to their activities. Many of those people that rely on public transportation. Count on 7 Action News to bring you the very latest on this still developing story. Reporting live downtown, Nima Shafee, 7 Action News.
Nima, I know you've been down there all morning and it's still early in the morning, but have you ran into anybody yet in regards to finding out what's going on right now and their thoughts or feelings?
Yeah, you know, I referred to this individual in one of my previous live reports. There was an individual that was laying down, but that individual was not somebody that was waiting for the bus. And then the 2 or 3 people that we did have that I thought were waiting for the bus left within about 5 minutes of getting here. So whether or not they realized that they weren't going to get a bus, we don't know. But again, we haven't seen much activity aside from those 2 or 3 people initially, and then the 1 person laying down. We've not seen anything. And then, of course, I just told you that bus right there, the tunnel bus. So interesting to see, and we're going to be out here all morning long, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
And you know, chilly out to be waiting indefinitely and get caught in the middle of these riders.
It's not a good situation.
Yeah. All right,
No.
Nima, thank you for the live report.